Hello Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you had a very wonderful holiday season. Sadly, it's come to an end and things are back to reality again. I'm not going to make any promises that 2022 is going to be an easy year, but it is definitely going to be a good year. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of obstacles falling away, a lot of new beginnings. So that is awesome. And to say thank you to all of you for your love and support this year, I'm going to be giving away 5 free readings. So if you're interested in snagging a free reading, please go to the link to the video in the comment section, go to that video, leave a comment on that video, and you will be entered to win, and I will be drawing for that on Sunday. So I would love it if you would hop over there and get in on that opportunity. For now, anything else you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. And today we are just going to tune in and see what you can expect for the next 3 months, Aquarius. So we're going to tune into January's energy, February's energy, and March's energy. Now we had the new moon in Capricorn, January 2nd, and that is where obstacles are going to start falling away. And we have the full moon in Capricorn coming at the end of the month, which is going to bring in some new beginnings. Aquarius, for the month of January, you have got the 5 of Air. And we are going to clarify these further, but the 5 of Air, if you look, she is walking a tightrope. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but she's on a very fine line there. So this card is talking about tension and conflict. And, you know, although conflict is uncomfortable, it is a good way to see motives and intentions. So whatever you're experiencing right now, use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of yourself. It's not important to win. It's important to have integrity. And other people have different ways of thinking than you do, and they may not always be in agreement with you. This is an opportunity to live and let live. Knowing that, you know, everybody has their path, and not everybody's path is the same as yours. So this is about having tolerance and allowance and letting other people walk their path. You staying focused on yours. Now, like I said, we're just going to get the overall energy for the month, and then we'll go back into it. So that is your energy for January. And for February, you have the 8 of Cups. So there may be something that you need to walk away from, Aquarius, but these cups are all still standing, and cups are all about our feelings and our emotions. So whatever you have to walk away from, you still have feelings towards it. It's not an easy decision for you. And for March, we have the 5 of Swords. This is a lot of mental conflict. This is a lot of, you know, it's almost like people are telling you what to do, but it doesn't feel right to you, so you're very confused as to what you should do. You're wanting some clarity. Again, it's talking about more conflict. More conflict, unfair advantages, experiencing a loss, the need to build your skills and your confidence. This can talk about hollow victories. And in the normal Rider-Waite, it is also, there's 3 people in the normal Rider-Waite. There's a person at the back who's kind of looking lost. Then there's a second person who's a little bit closer and he has a sword in his hand. And then the person at the front of the card is holding all the swords. So to me, that's like an evolution, a growth process. Okay, so I feel like you're going through an elevation or a glow up in a sense. So you may have experienced some sort of unexpected loss that's left you a little bit sore, a little bit confused, hurt. But sometimes life isn't just, it just isn't fair. And this unfairness, it can drain our energy. But it's important for us to remember that we need to move through this energy. We're not meant to stay stuck in this energy. This energy is here for motivation. It's here to, the fear of failure is the most draining. So if you're feeling outsmarted or outjousted, or, if you feel like you've failed in some way, remember that this one chapter does not define you. Wins and losses are all a part of the human experience, and they are the keys to self-improvement, self-development. Whatever is happening, this conflict that is happening with you or within you, it is here to boost your consciousness, to upgrade your skills, and to build on something. So in the shadow, we learn that winning isn't everything, especially when deceit is a part of the strategy. Our obsessive desire to win can have us stopping at nothing to feel victorious, and in the long run, we risk everything we've built along the way because we're stomping on the people to get there. So you may find yourself a few steps backward after winning. And if you're not bringing your integrity to the game, then you're going to have to repeat the lesson. So that was kind of a big message, and you have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Air are basically the same card. The 5 of Air is the 5 of Swords. So you have some sort of major conflict here that you're dealing with, okay? It's like you're conflicted because you know you need to walk away from something, but at the same time, that walking away is bringing you more conflict, a different conflict. So at this point, you kind of feel like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, Aquarius. So and then we had the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy. And this is what I was talking about. You have this guy at the very back who's kind of crying and lost, doesn't know which way to go. You have this guy who is, he's kind of looking at It's kind of like the next phase, but then there's this guy. He looks like he's won. He looks like he's got away with something. But it's like he had to step on these guys to get to where he's at. And potentially they may have been on his side. They may have been... So I'm just getting the really the energy of integrity and, you know, this win at all cost kind of attitude is going to hurt some people. And when we, it's kind of like, don't bite the hand that feeds you, or don't shit where you eat kind of thing. So be careful on your actions at this time. Well, let's get some clarity here. But again, having a 5-5 and the overall energy is 5. And the 8, that is like movement towards big change. And then you got another 5. This card is like crying over spilt milk, okay? Yes, you have to lose something in order to gain something. And both seem like a loss, but really... they're not both a loss. You have to lose something in order to gain something. And this is your wish fulfillment. This is your what you've been waiting for. Okay? So whatever conflict you're going through, like I said, with the, you know, and it could potentially feel like you're the one losing out here. Okay, but there's a big message that life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. So whatever is happening to you right now is actually happening for you. It's what you've been waiting for. It's what's going to bring you your wish fulfillment. So if there's something you've lost out on, it's not actually a loss. And I feel like once you understand that it wasn't actually a loss, that it was actually not benefiting you, yes, high priestess, a greater understanding of why you had to lose something in order to gain something. A greater understanding, greater clarity on why you lost something in order to gain something. Or why you had to lose something in order to gain something. You have the Devil, the Two of Wands, the Tower, and the Star. Yes, that is exactly. You were stuck in a pattern. Okay, you were stuck in a pattern that was toxic. It was not benefiting you. Although you might not have been able to see that. Or you saw it, but you thought it was your wish fulfillment. You thought it was what you were meant to be doing. But Spirit is saying, no, sorry, that isn't your path. That is the devil. That is not your light. So something is coming in to rip the rug out from underneath you to get you to see that you actually have the world in your hands. You can make new plans. You can make new choices. You can go in a different direction. You can change your stars. You are not stuck. You are not trapped. You just think you are. Because it's too hard for you to walk away from something. So Spirit is really nudging you. And it's like, if we don't do what we know we should do, Spirit's going to come in and kind of force us to do it. It's like we have free will, But there is a point where destiny, fate, whatever will step in and it will push us in a certain direction. So if you don't make a choice to let go of something in January, it's going to be taken away from you in February. You have the Queen of Cups here clarifying the Five of Swords. So use your intuition. You know, you are going to, this conflict is not, it's a mental conflict, because things that are happening, we really can't comprehend some of the things that are happening, some of the things that are going on, some of the choices that and directions that people are going in. So it is very wise, and we are going to have some heightened intuitive spiritual experiences. And that could very well be what's coming in for you in March. Some sort of spiritual experience that leaves your head spinning. But just know that there is a major cycle coming to an end. All of this, you are going to, I believe you are going to gain clarity. Your intuition is going to, it's going to come in, and it's going to bring an end to all of this confusion. Okay? You're going to see that this had to happen in order for something new to start. And at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Lovers. This is about choosing to love yourself enough to walk away from something that isn't working for you anymore. Choose, love yourself enough to choose what is good for you. Even though it's hard, even though, I heard something today. It's like, what good is love and passion if there's no action? So that is a great message, Aquarius. I hope that helps you on your journey. And like I said, I'm going to be giving away 5 free readings. So if you want a personal reading to see how this is playing out for you, what this all means for you, by all means, go to the video that is linked in the comment section. Comment on that video and you will be entered to win a free reading, which I will be drawing for on Sunday. So until then, I thank you, Aquarius, and I will catch you next time.